1 minute after 9, and we're in Switzerland, so we're already 1 minute late. Welcome to the track on AI literacy, skills, and readiness. Really happy to see a lot of people here, and I'm pretty sure that some people will sneak in the next minutes as well, still getting coffee. My name is Johannes, and together with Katharina, we are organizing this track. And before we get started into the content part, I just want to give you a quick introduction what to expect today and just a little bit, starting point on before we can really dive into content. I think it's important to understand why are we here, why should we talk about AI literacy, skills, and readiness. And that's actually the point where I want to start, and I invite you to think about why do we need to talk about AI literacy, skills, and readiness. What comes to mind? Why did you choose today this track and not another track? For me, when we think about AI literacy, AI is somehow in this world now. It's in a daily practice, not only since ChatGPT, but also way beyond that. We might yesterday still have watched a movie recommended by Netflix. We have bought some products that were selected for us on Amazon. Maybe this morning we used Google to find the quickest way to come here. And I think it's even more important now that we think about how and what does AI competence mean for us? What do we need to be ready for a digital future? And I mean, you're an audience, you're sitting here at the Applied Machine Learning Days, so I assume that you have at least an understanding, maybe for yourself, what AI is, what it isn't, what implications we have, what can go wrong. But now think about your friends, think about your family, maybe Easter next week, you're going home. What discussions do you have at the table? What is their understanding about AI? Well, maybe you have children, so what should children know about AI and what can we teach them? And I think this is the importance that we have this discussion to understand, okay, what does AI literacy, skills, and readiness mean for us to create like a common understanding, to create also educational policies that can enforce that. And this is what we are aiming to do with this track also today. So what to expect from today? 3 points. So first, we want that you get like from different perspectives and understanding on why do we actually need AI, data and AI literacy, and how can it maybe be moved forward. So we have really different perspectives from industry, from educators, from people already pushing this thing forward. We also want that you engage actively in discussion. So not only sitting here listening to first talk, second talk, third talk, and then afterwards going home, but I really invite you to have a discussion among yourselves and also with the speakers and with us, of course. And third, and this is a really important point, I don't only want that you get like an idea, but also reflect on how can you actually contribute to building AI literacy, maybe in your family and friends, maybe also beyond that in your organization or contributing even to like a standard development. And this is just like setting a little bit the stage, and I said interaction, and I mean interaction. So we will throughout the day use Particify as an audience response tool. So that's like Slido or Menti, same tool, different system. So you can just scan the QR code or use that link if QR code doesn't work. And there you would find a first question series. And I really invite everyone to contribute to that. And the questions are just first, okay, how's your energy this morning? It's been maybe a long day yesterday. How are you feeling today? How's the energy in this room? And then you should be able to go next, and then you can introduce yourself in one sentence, and I will bring that up in a second. And then lastly, I'm also curious when I think about AI literacy, I think about, and then you can fill in the blank. And we will use that throughout the day, so don't close it afterwards. So just see, and now the technical challenge will come, and you have some time to fill it. Okay. We already have quite some people participating. And we already have 28 answers. So you see here question series, Q&A, and you can use also the Q&A later. We will track some questions there. So answers going up, and I will just reveal the answers now. And we have a somewhat high energy around the, okay, it's getting higher, average, and we also have some people still being a little bit low, still waiting for the caffeine to kick in maybe. So let's have a look who is there. We have people bringing AI literacy to those from the business side. We have consulting, curious about the session, data science students. Really, oh, data cheerleader, also nice, trying to understand librarian, data science manager product. Oh, that's wonderful. We have lots of different perspectives, and yeah, that's even more inviting than later to have some discussions. And let's see the word cloud. When I think about AI literacy, I think about, I'm really curious now. Okay, I will try to read some. Education, learning, overhyped, risk, democratize, curiosity, what you can do with it, limits of usability, challenges, data literacy first, sensibilization. That's really wonderful. So I think lots of perspectives, and I'm pretty sure we will find them again throughout the track. So thanks for contributing. And bring back the slide. Okay, before we get started, I just quickly want to give you a few thoughts on the way. So hopefully that makes it a little bit easier to go through the track. And that's just like a structure that helps me to think about it. It might help you, maybe it's also not, but let's see. So all these things I will present you is now just how we think about taxonomies, and this is a little bit a side product that comes out of a work from an IEEE working group working on a standard on data and AI literacy, which is also chaired by Katharina. So when we think about these data and AI literacy, we can think, for example, about what kind of interactions do we have with data with AI systems. And this is just an example where we try to think about what types of interactions are there. So you can understand and recognize, maybe you consume data, you provide data, you collect data, you manage and protect data and AI systems, you evaluate, or you even create and develop. So these are just different types of interactions, process of interactions that can be one frame of mind to think about. Next, you can also think about what are actually different roles in this space. So we try to define 3 different roles. So we have an informed prosumer. So that's a person who produces and consumes data and AI in an informed way. So it's maybe aware and recognize the importance of data and AI and take a conscious decision. And then you may be a skilled user that maybe uses data and AI in a really more responsible way and have more skills also on collecting and managing and protecting data. Or you may even be an expert creator that really creates something new with the data. So this is the second frame that you can think about. And from these 2 things, you can, if you think about a taxonomy, you would then go and think about knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values that are underlying these ideas. So what is what do we mean when we say, okay, someone can provide data? What does that entail as a knowledge component, as a skill component, as an attitude component, and also value component? So this is just a quick thought, and I'm pretty sure that you will find that also throughout the day. Just, okay, we're talking about roles now, we're talking about competences now, we're talking about process steps, and I think that might be helpful for you. So a quick word on the IEEE standard. So this is currently a standard that is in development, so where we try actually to coordinate the global data and AI literacy building efforts towards establishing an operational framework and associate capabilities so that we have something that can inform and design policy interventions, maybe also be used to track the progress globally, and also empirically evaluate the outcomes. And lastly, I think we will see that also throughout the track a lot. AI is a big word, and a lot of people mean different things by it, and AI literacy is the same. So just making sure that we talk about the same thing across disciplines and have a common understanding what does it mean when we talk about these things. So this is in development. It's a working group. You can also contact us if you are interested to provide your expertise into that. Okay, quick look on the agenda, and then I will also stop talking. So we have 2 blocks. So this is a 180-minute track. So we have now 90 minutes, then we have a coffee break, and then we come back here, hopefully with the same crowd, and continue this agenda. So we will start off with three talks, looking at different perspectives. So AI literacy to protect public power, industry perspective, how AI literacy can be also used as a driver for innovation, AI literacy in the education field, and then I don't believe only in one talk, next talk, and then we learn something. We also try to discuss our learnings here in this group of people. We come back from the break, and we have 2 more exciting talks, AI literacy in the political landscape, and then also data literacy, the Data Literacy Initiative in Switzerland. And then we will bring everyone here on the panel. So all the speakers will join and discuss, but also discuss with you. So you're also invited to bring questions in, but actually I will put another chair so you can also sit on the panel when you have a question or want to contribute a perspective.